Hey everybody, it's Allie from ramblingsofaworkathomemom.com. I have two things. First thing, yes, I do work in a hat, covering up my hair. You know, I have hat hair, didn't want to do my hair today. I do work in a sweatshirt. I work online, you know, I don't have to look all pretty. But today was one of those days, and I felt like making a video, so I'm going to. I don't have the best equipment, and I don't have the best software, but I think it's about the content, right? Hopefully. Anyway, we're here to talk about content. I did a post on Tuesday, on January 7th, and it was about stop using social media and SEO as your crutches. And it wasn't a post about, stop using Facebook and Twitter sucks and Google is evil. It's not like that. It was mostly, we shouldn't rely on them. They shouldn't be the end all. You should have your own properties, meaning your blog or your email list, as your own. You should build those yourself and own them. Nobody can take those away. They're very important for your business. So I got to thinking, and actually, let me back up. On that post, I got a comment from a guy. His name is Enstein, and he made a very interesting statement. Let me read it for you. I gotta look over here. He said, let's see, there it is. The unfortunate thing is these giants, Google and social media, have swallowed up a greater portion of the net. It becomes like a post is incomplete without a sentence on one or the other. And it really made me think, in my niche, and in many other niches actually, even I've read food blogs where they have to mention Pinterest or Instagram, photographers. I've read other blogs where they're always mentioning Facebook or Twitter or Google. In my niche, it's all over the place. You can't. It kind of feels that way. So I started thinking, what would happen if we didn't have social media? What would happen if Google just really didn't care about SEO? Or you're not good at it, or you're brand new, or anything like that. Like, those did not exist. No SEO, no social media. Wait a minute. What was that? You don't have a blog? You only work on Facebook? You only have a presence on Twitter? Well, you're screwed. You gotta have a blog. You have to have a site for your business. If you want to make any kind of money, you got to blog. You have to have your own property, your own real estate on the internet that you pay for, that you work hard for. Social media, SEO, those are tools to get people back. At one time, they didn't exist. How do you think people got readership to their blogs? They went and got them. They had to go to forums. They had to go to their blogs and go get them. It was a chore. I didn't do it. I wasn't around back then. I just kind of read stuff. But I can imagine that it was a little tougher. The other thing I mentioned in my post is email list. And that's one thing that I am still kind of new at. But I understand the importance of it. And that is also your property. That's your real estate. You own it. You own that list. You've worked hard to build it. That is your audience that has given you their attention. They're very important if you think about it. They took the time to fill in their name, fill in their email, press submit, and then it goes through, and then they have to go back to their inbox and authorize it and say, yes, Allie can come on into my inbox. I mean, it's a process, and they've done it. They care that much to want to hear back from you or grab your freebie. But if you have good content, they'll stick around. They mean a lot. What I'm getting at is think about it. Really think about what would happen if we didn't have social media. No Facebook, no Twitter, no Pinterest, no Instagram, no LinkedIn. I guess people are on Reddit and all those others. What if they didn't exist? What if Google really didn't care about SEO or it didn't exist? What would you do? You would probably have a blog, right? In your email list. But how would you get readership? How would you do that? I'm actually asking you. I want you to think about that. Think about it, and if at the least, please comment down below. Let's start a discussion about this. What would happen? It's like a social media SEO Armageddon.